what would be that one thing that he'd like to take away from this? And what would he be most proud of today?
Hello everyone, Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you, Monica, thank you, Netflix, for giving our journey this platform. Thank you. When I saw this documentary, I was absolutely amazed. It's been directed so beautifully. Thank you. Geeta, your work is phenomenal. Thank you so much. Sorry. Now to answer your question, I never met my grandfather. I wonder if I would somehow magically get a chance, what would be the conversation I would have with him. After seeing the documentary, I would actually like to ask him about his childhood, about the things he went through. I wonder what he would ask me. I think he may ask me if I'm happy. I would thank him because I often wonder, what was that drive that I had when I was doing my first film? What was it? Where did it come from? And I mean, the simplest answer is that it was already there. It was in my cells. It was something that passed on. It's like they say, intelligence passes on in your cells. That's what genetic evolution is. You pass on and you get better. When my father said that he wants to make this documentary, first I felt embarrassed. I don't like attention. And then I realized, no, this is not about me. It's not about me at all. This is about history, and history is important. It is the history of my ancestors, my parents, my grandfather, my chacha, that history that was in my cells that gave me that drive. They are stories that made me so inspired. It inspired me so much that I was unstoppable. It was nothing else but that. And the true celebration of this documentary would be that if it is able to inspire others, other students of cinema, human beings all over the world, if it does that, then would be the celebration for a documentary like this. Sorry, I digress from your question, but I hopefully answered that and more.
I think what you mentioned about being most proud is the fact that your drive for your first film passed on, and he'd be really proud to see how driven you were and how many people you inspired, including the likes of me and many sitting over here. Come on, Hrithik Roshan, man. All of us have had this moment. Give it up for this man who's inspired so many of us.
There's no need to apologize. Thank you.
राकेश सर, आपके लिए हमने ट्रेलर देखा है, अब डॉक्यूमेंट्री तो हम पूरी देखेंगे 4 सीरीज की. What do you think Roshan Saab will be most inspired and most proud of today when he sees this entire journey?
You asked me the same question.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, the same question.
To all of you.
The same question, sir.
What he would have felt?
Yes, and what would be that one moment that we'd be most proud of? सबसे ज़्यादा.
I think we took his name ahead, and that is what he would have loved, and we did that.
So legacy आप लोगों ने forward की और इतनी बेहतरीन तरीके से.
I won't say legacy, but I'll say that we were inspired by his work, his contribution to the industry, and we gave our work as a contribution for so many years. I, my brother Rajesh, and everything. So we all contributed.
And so you've inspired all of us to be amazing with whatever we do. So thank you very much for that too. Thank you very much. Rakesh ji, Shashi ji, this is for both of you. How did the idea come about? Shashi sir, did you go to Rakesh sir with the idea, and how many years in the making for this master project to come together?
दिलचस्प कहानी है कि मैं राकेश जी का एक बहुत अच्छा फार्म हाउस है खंडाला के अंदर. ये मुझे वहाँ लेके जाते हैं अक्सर, और शाम को हम बैठते हैं तो गाने वाने गाते हैं, सुनते हैं। और अचानक एक दिन मैं कुछ रोशन साहब के दो गाने मैंने गाए, तो गुरु जी सेड कि अरे यार ये डैडी के गाने बहुत गाता हो तू। मैंने कहा हाँ, मुझे मालूम थोड़ा था कि मैं आपके फादर से आपसे मिलूंगा, मैं तो बचपन से इनके गाने सुन के गाता रहता हूँ। एंड डिस्कशन हैपन कि हमको कुछ करना चाहिए रोशन साहब के लिए। He said he was, he died very early, unfortunately. He was an unsung hero. So I said yes, for sure, but we must do something. He says क्या करेंगे भाई? So I said मैं कोई प्रोग्राम बनाता था, मेकिंग ऑफ अ लेजेंड और लिविंग लेजेंड्स। तो मैंने कहा एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाते हैं रोशन साहब पे। सो आई थिंक हाउ दिस इज, हाँ देखते हैं कुछ होगा ऐसा कुछ। वो मेरे जहन में वो अटक गई चीज़, और वो 3-4 दिन के बाद फिर मैंने इनके सामने गई कि गुरुजी वो बनानी चाहिए हमको, मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ बना दूँ। तो बोले कहाँ बनेगी, कहाँ जाएगी, क्या कौन लेगा इसको? मैंने कहा मुझे मालूम नहीं है ये, लेकिन बनानी चाहिए हमको। और बहरहाल मैंने उस पर जब काम शुरू किया तो गुड्डू जी को लगा अभी थोड़ा सीरियस है ये, अभी ऐसे ही रात भाई बात कही नहीं थी। तो उन्होंने कहा, मुझे एक सुझाव दिया कि शशि, डैड के साथ अगर हम लोग भी उसमें बात करें तो मैंने कहा ऑफ कोर्स, ये तो आप तो फैमिली हैं तो आप तो होंगे ही होंगे उसमें। लेकिन बातों में ये निकला कि मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि व्हाई नॉट दिस कंप्लीट आर्क, जो जावेद साहब का लास्ट सेंटेंस था कि जो रवायतें और जो चीज़ें वो रोशन साहब छोड़ के गए थे वो आज तक इस फैमिली में चल रही है। और बहुत सही, वो जो मैं डेडिकेशन ऋतिक में देखता हूँ, और जो इन लोगों की खास बात है जो सबसे यूनिक है, वो ये है कि इन्होंने कभी किसी ने भी, और ये शायद जेनेटिक है, अपने काम की टॉम टॉम नहीं करते, बात ही नहीं करते। आप अगर डॉक्यूमेंट्री देखेंगे कितने लोगों ने कहा है कि भाई इनका काम इतना साइलेंटली करते हैं। और सेम वाज विद रोशन साहब। तो ये आर्क जो है ये कंप्लीट ऐसे होती है कि स्टार्ट रोशन साहब से होती है, और आज चूंकि ऋतिक इज अ रेनिंग स्टार एक्टर, so it became very fascinating. So that's how this whole thing came about. और ये कोई ऐसा डॉक्यूमेंट्री जो है वो अनलाइक सिनेमा, अपना फिक्शन, कुछ बहुत ज्यादा स्क्रिप्टेड और प्लान नहीं होता है, स्पॉन्टेनिटी बहुत होती है इसमें। As you go into research and talk to people, new things, new dimensions come. There were so many things which I discovered about him, which was unique, which he has spoken and so openly, and it's so candid. That's the best part. It has heart and it's a very candid experience people will have.
शशि सर, वेरी क्लिफ हैंगर पे आपने छोड़ दिया, आप सब कुछ आपने बता दिया, अब रुक जाओ थोड़ा और समय, 17 तारीख को तुम सब कुछ देख लेना। वी आर वेरी एक्साइटेड फॉर दिस वन, एंड लाइक व्हाट यू सेड, सो मेनी स्टोरीज दैट वी ऑल वांट टू नो अबाउट। ऋतिक, आई वांट टू आस्क यू, जब आपको जैसा आपने कहा, यू लाइक, हमने ट्रेलर में भी देखा, यू लाइक टू बी क्वाइट, यू लाइक टू हैव योर स्पेस। जब आपको ये आइडिया आया, इन्होंने बताया कि ऐसा कुछ बनाया जा रहा है, did it throw you off guard slightly, saying that? What was your first reaction?
I think I answered that already. I didn't like the idea. I was like, "Arey yaar, talking about me and talking about us." But as I said, I'll repeat it because you've asked me the question again. When I realized that this is about history and it is going to, be important for people to know other people's journeys. When you're aspiring and you're working against barriers in your life, and you need inspiration, it is other people's stories that comes to rescue. And if my grandfather's story, my father's story, my chacha's story, our entire arc can inspire, then that would be worth it. It would be worth it. So I think which is why I agreed to it, which is why I understood it, and now when I see it, I'm very happy with it.
Thank you.
मैं एक छोटा सा ऐड करूंगा कि ऋतिक को कन्विंस करना चीज़ों में बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है, टेक्स टाइम, इट टेक्स प्रोसेसेस इट कम्प्लीटली अगेन एंड अगेन। तो मैं जब इनसे मिलने गया और मैं बात कर रहा था कि ऐसे ऐसे डॉक्यूमेंट्री कर रहे हैं, तो इंटरव्यू होगा, तो मैंने इनको कहा कि ऋतिक, ये कहानी जो है सिर्फ आप लोगों की नहीं है, आप लोगों की जिंदगियां जो हैं 75 साल के सिनेमा से जुड़ी हुई हैं। ये कहानी न सिर्फ आप तीनों की है या चारों की है, बल्कि ये 75 ईयर इंडियन सिनेमा के एवोल्यूशन की है, म्यूजिक की है, स्टोरी टेलिंग की है, परफॉर्मेंसेस की है. तो ये एक रेफरेंस पॉइंट होगा फ्यूचर जनरेशंस के लिए. एंड दैट्स व्हाट वेयर हिज आईज लिटिल स्पार्क. आई डिडंट थिंक लाइक दैट.
Inspiration and aspiration, well put, sir. राकेश जी, सेम सवाल आपके लिए भी. When you got to know that ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है, आप लोग साथ में डिस्कस ही कर रहे थे, बातें ही हो रही थी, तो फर्स्ट थॉट क्या था आपके जहन में, क्या आया कि कुछ ऐसा बनने वाला है हमारी फैमिली पर, और किससे कहानियां जो है वो फैंस तक पहुंचने वाली हैं?
सब कुछ तो शशि ने कह दिया है, पर मैं थोड़े लफ्जों में बताता हूँ कि हम और शशि बैठे हुए थे फार्म हाउस पे, तो शशि ने कहा कि क्यों ना हम एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाए रोशन जी के ऊपर. तो मैं बोला हाँ, ये तो अच्छी बात है. एंड आई टोल्ड हिम विल थिंक ओवर इट. तो नेक्स्ट डे जब मैं शशि से मिला नेक्स्ट टाइम, तो मैंने बोला शशि, व्हाट यू सेड वाज, आई थॉट अबाउट इट एंड वी शुड मेक इट, बट आई थिंक can we make on the Roshans, because there are very few families in this industry where 3 generations have contributed. So it's my father, then my generation, his generation, then Ritik's generation. So it will be the Roshans' contribution to the industry. And he immediately said yes. Let's go ahead, and if this happens, it'll be very good. So then I spoke with Ritik and I spoke with Rajesh, and that's how we started this.
राजेश जी, हमने राकेश जी से जान लिया, लेकिन आपको जब ये आइडिया मिला कि ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है, और आपने कहा था कि ट्रेलर में भी कि जो म्यूजिक का गिफ्ट है वो मुझे मिला है, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी विद इट. सो टेल मी, आपका क्या रिएक्शन था जब आपको पता चला कि ये किस्से कहानियां सारी स्टोरीज आप आने वाली हैं?
मेरे ख्यालात कुछ अलग ही हैं.
अच्छा.
रोशन फैमिली में हूँ, लेकिन मैं थोड़ा अलग ही सोचता हूँ.
जी.
मैंने गुड्डू से बहुत कहा, यार डॉक्यूमेंट्री मत बनाओ यार. क्यों बना रहे हो? बोलते क्यों. क्यों मैं यूँ बोलता था कि मैं बहुत शाय पर्सन हूँ. आई डोंट वांट टू शो माय लाइफ, इट इज़ अ वेरी सिंपल लाइफ. रोड जो था मेरा इतना कुछ आसान नहीं था, तो मैं सब बातें क्यों खोल कर बताऊँ लोगों को. बट ही जस्ट कॉट होल्ड ऑफ माय कॉलर एंड सेड सिट डाउन, लेट्स स्टार्ट द डॉक्यूमेंट्री. दैट वाज इट.
वहां से शुरू हुआ ये सिलसिला.
And also I felt that there are so many stalwarts left out. So many of them जिनकी डॉक्यूमेंट्री नहीं बनी. मैं किस खेत की मूली हूँ, मैं क्या चीज़ हूँ. Thanks to Netflix and Monica जी के they have been the platform for us, the backing for all of the Roshans.
Well said, sir. And आपने सही कहा सर कि they work so much so beautifully, but they will not want to prophesize about their work और टॉम नहीं करना चाहेंगे अपने काम के बारे में. But I'm very grateful to Netflix and you coming together for this beautiful docu-series. So, Diksha, I know we spoke about this in the very beginning about you having a chat with your grandfather. But if you could share one thing with him, if you could share something with him, what would that one thing be with Roshan sir?
Something I would like to share with my grandfather.
Yes.
I'd like to share my son's compositions with him.
Wow. Wow.
And that has come out of literally nothing. And as I said, it's perhaps something in the genes, perhaps something that is a gift from him.
It's beautiful. I mean, I think that was absolutely beautiful. And it's all passed on, and then what you do with your legacy. Monica, talking about the legacy of the work that you all put together, beautiful. And when we see Netflix do a lot of docu-series, be it personalities like Yash Ji in Romantics, we saw S.S. Rajamouli in Modern Masters, and more recently, Yo-Yo Honey Singh and Nayanthara. What is it about the audiences that they love this kind of cinema so much? Is there a specific thing that you're looking at?
I think the documentary as a genre has been reinvented now, and I think the way Netflix began doing documentaries in the US, and then they traveled all over the world from every market in every language. the whole grammar has changed. In fact, I feel the documentaries have sometimes, they're way more gripping as a format of storytelling, because you get to experience the authentic self of a person. वो खुद बात कर रहे हैं अपने बारे में, अपनी journey share कर रहे हैं. So what you go through that when you see, it's not just about the positive aspects of it. Everyone sees success. Very few of us, especially in the glamour industry, are able to really see the journey and the challenges that artists go through at various levels, whether they are accomplished artists, they are struggling artists. एक journey होती है और सबका एक and that journey is never a straight line. It's always a zigzag. There are always good things, and then there is real world challenges that happen, and art comes out of pain. The pain of lack, the pain of rejection, besides a lot of creative genius that is within you. So people who have shaped our culture and our entertainment, especially in India, our industry, not many of them have had their story shared. We are actually, as a people, not good at documenting. We've not documented so many things. And like Shashi was rightly saying, if students of cinema or people who are fans, if they have to experience कि वो 75 साल पहले कैसा म्यूजिक था, कैसे बना, like honestly I'm telling you, when I saw the the rough episode, and Geeta, really hats off to you for doing such a brilliant job on the edit with Shashi and Rakesh ji and and everyone who's involved. When I saw how the first the rough edit was, I was moved to tears. What a story. I've heard those songs, I've lived those songs, experienced them, but I didn't know anything about the person who made them. And honestly, I was so moved. His simplicity, his genius, the good-heartedness, whatever I could see from there. I didn't know him ever as a person, and you didn't know him as a grandson, right? But when you see it, you will experience. And the journey, how you moved from an actor to a director, and how you made your music, and I think, and how you were a reluctant, actor coming into the industry. So I think oftentimes we forget that there is a story behind the story. And the documentary just seeks to do that in the most authentic, real way, where they tell you the story behind the person and the story behind the story. And I feel very, very honored and humbled and excited that we are being able to share a piece of cinema history, an incredible history. And why I say Roshan's is special, I would say, yes, there can, there are many artists and amazing artists across our industry, and we work with everyone. I think what really, stood out for me was that how multidisciplinary this family is in the industry. And I think that is something which is very unique, where you have a music composer, another music composer, an actor, a director, again an actor, and a dancer par excellence, something which is so I think how multidisciplinary this family has been, and in the different ways it's contributed, that journey, and how it's told in such a gripping, it's emotional, it's page turning, it opens your mind, it makes you experience, and also the opportunity to listen to so many of our industry artists and greats who also look at them through their lens and what experiences they have had. I think all that is so special when you get to hear that and experience all of that. So I feel really happy and proud, and I'm so excited about 17th when all of you will be able to see it.
तो 17 तक का इंतजार करना पड़ेगा. It's aspiration, inspiration, and a lot of perspiration to put this magnum opus together. We're looking forward to it. राजेश जी, आपके लिए सवाल है कि अगर आपको कोई कॉम्पोजिशन पिक करना होता रोशन साहब का, तो वो कौन सा होता और क्यों होता? कोई गाना, कोई कॉम्पोजिशन
जो मुझे पसंद है
जी, आपके दिल के बहुत करीब.
बहुत सारे गाने हैं, लेकिन शुरू में जब मैं बहुत छोटा था, तभी उन्होंने बनाया था ये गाना, अपना जो वादा किया। और उस ज़माने में मुझे याद है मैं एस डी बर्मन जी का बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन था, शंकर जयकिशन जी का बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन था, मदन मोहन जी का फ़ैन था, और मैं उनसे कहता था। और उसी दौरान में लक्ष्मीकांत बेहलाल जी एंटर हो गए थे, मिलन और दोस्ती। So they came with a little bongo, congo, and all those things. And Shankar Jai Kishan was always there with those Western orchestra.